Hello and welcome to Crypto News. Today is the 17th of July 2026, and here are the top crypto news stories. To kick off today's episode, we start with institutional news and head over to Morgan Stanley, a very large company entering the crypto space. Morgan Stanley is launching spot trading of cryptocurrencies on its e-trade platform, allowing selected clients to buy, sell, and hold Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana through a partnership with digital assets infrastructure provider Zero Hash. So yet another major company is entering crypto, but it is not alone. Let us also talk about an asset manager with $1.93 trillion in assets under management. We are referring to Rowe Price, which is also officially entering the ETF space 9 months after filing its application. It is worth noting that this particular ETF is not dedicated to a single cryptocurrency. It is a basket of multiple coins, consisting of 40% in Bitcoin, 18% in Ethereum, 11% in BNB, and also including Solana XRP Hyperliquid, Loom Dogecoin, and 2 stablecoins. So this is the latest ETF to join the family. Continuing with our corporate news, we move on to Volvo, which also wants to expand into blockchain. Specifically, the Volvo Group has been exploring the use of a proprietary, closed blockchain network exclusive to the company, aimed at simplifying transactions and enabling data exchange with material suppliers and value transfers. Essentially. So this is the second major automaker to explore blockchain following Hyundai. However, Hyundai chose the Avalanche network. Volvo, on the other hand, appears to want to build its own blockchain entirely from scratch, at least as things stand right now. But everything is still under internal investigation, so it will be some time before we hear anything concrete, as you can imagine. Continuing with our institutional coverage, we turn to SBI, which is going even deeper into crypto, and specifically now into tokenization. The company announced that it will partner with Ondo Finance to tokenize Japanese equities through Ondo Global Markets. It will distribute Ondo's products across the entire SBI network, using its own regulated stablecoin and collateral through Ondo Finance, from what we understand. So beyond the partnership it previously made with Solana, this company is now expanding into tokenization with Ondo Finance. Moving on, we shift purely to our coins and head over to the CEO of Polygon, who announced layoffs. In a post on social media, he said he would be saying goodbye to many of his colleagues as the company began its transformation from operating as a blockchain foundation to operating as a payments company with blockchain capabilities. This move was part of a $250 million deal back in January involving Polygon's acquisition of Coinme and the wallet infrastructure platform Sequence. So this is the new direction of the Polygon Foundation. Polygon has previously stated that it needs to gradually pivot toward payments. Continuing, we also have news about 1inch, which is losing its co-founder. Mr. Anton, co-founder of 1inch, announced that he is stepping away entirely from his role in the company's operations after 7 years at the helm. According to him, he was dismissed from 1inch in November of 2025, following pressure for changes in the company's management and operation. In its own announcement on X, 1inch stated that the co-founder had not been actively involved in any organization related to the project since December of 2025. It is worth noting that the co-founder of 1inch will be launching his own company, which we will learn more about in the future, and he is leaving 1inch retaining the 50% equity stake that belongs to him. He is not leaving empty-handed. For our final story of the day, we head over to Robinhood, which, as you know, has been doing very well with meme coins. Nevertheless, the Vlad Fun platform, which is something like Pump Fun, but for Robinhood, has announced that it will be suspending its operations following the discovery of what it described as a serious internal integrity issue involving members of its own team. So they are shutting down because something has gone wrong internally. But for those of you involved in meme coins, Do not worry, because if one platform like this closes, 10 more will pop up in its place. And now it is time to head over to our beloved crypto market, with Bitcoin standing at $63,000, with the price moving toward our support level from the high of $65,000. That wraps up the top news for crypto. Today is the 17th of July, 2026. I'd like to remind you that the content you just watched is created for educational purposes only and should not be considered as investment advice, but rather as investment opinion. Please subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and feel free to comment. Take care, everyone, and have a good day.